survived because we controlled the hunger.
And so the winds of chaos begins to stir.
Please.
I feel your treachery. I taste the discord in the air.
Queen of Lies has made serious allegations, claiming that you have broken the rules of the house.
You thought we wouldn't feel it? That the shadows wouldn't whisper your name?
I know they are coming, and I am waiting.
The brave little lamb thought she could outrun the wolves. Tell me, did you actually believe that there was salvation beyond those gates?
Please.
Or were you just desperate enough to pray for a miracle? Calm down, old friend. You'll have your feast soon enough. Our master would be most displeased if we spoiled the moment.
Don't throw me away like this. I can't survive down here. Alone.
Oh no, you have me mistaken. I am not your master. The true king is the all-knowing. Now, shall we play a game of chess?
Maybe I'm just smarter than you think.
Doubtful, but charmingly ambitious.
Actually, speaking of ambition, I came across something recently. Something weird.
Weird is in the job description. Enlighten me.
Ever heard of the Book of the Undead King?
Vague whispers, supposedly lost centuries ago. Nothing but old superstition.
Yeah, well, I have it.
Do you now?
Yeah, I've found it during an expedition with a few theology nerds. I borrowed it. More like stole it, but I mean, they didn't notice. Too busy cataloging broken pottery.
How scholarly of you.
Hey, it's got these 6 red stones embedded on the cover. Honestly, they're what caught my eye. I figured it might be worth something, you know? Sell it, pay off student loans, buy a used Honda.
Or perhaps it's priceless, in ways you can't imagine.
Dream big. Oh, come on. You don't actually buy into that whole raise the dead garbage, do you?
You'd be surprised what I buy into.
Ever heard of the Book of the Undead King? Yeah, well, I have it. It's got these 6 red stones embedded on the cover. Actually, maybe I've said too much. I should get going. Yeah, early class tomorrow.
Loyalty is law. Defiance is treason. And to those who dare betray our blood, know this. Mercy is not your fate. The price is the final death. Swift, absolute, eternal.
Aye. What brings you to the Eastlands, brother? Logan wants peace with the infidels, claiming to be one.
And why would we do that? We don't submit to vampires.
Logan is our leader, and we must obey. Send a loyal scout, and I will follow.
Aye.
We've also been instructed to strengthen our numbers. A full moon is approaching.
I've got a few men ready to cross over.
So be it.
Excuse me, sir. I am Simon, firstborn with no siblings, only to give my loyalty to the Claw clan. I seek the one they call the Baron.
I am he, bloodline of Dagari, son of the great Dagari.
So be it. Our travels could be dangerous if we are not careful.
So, the Mutts send a messenger. Tell me, Wolf, was your leash too tight? Or did your masters actually believe the Queen would kneel to beasts? I've come to speak in peace, not to fight. My kind seeks an alliance.
Please, Lord of Darkness, we come in peace. The Baron and his kind want peace, not blood.
An alliance? With fur and fleas? You overstep, pup. Go back to your kennel before I forget my manners. You have no idea what I'm holding back. Then let it out, dog. Stand aside, peasant, while I rip this infidel into pieces.
Another day to live another fairy tale.
My grace, seems to be that our dearest brother Horace is in a bit of a jam with the wolves from the Eastland.
Tomorrow won't wait around forever. Come on, regret will better a stranger if you find.
They're gonna be sorry they were ever born.
Who?
All of them.
Blood of night, the silence of the grave, the strip of peace, right.
interest in your alliance.
Pathetic. You hide behind a child.
Return uninvited, and I will paint these woods with the blood of your kin.
Gather closer to the flame child, for what I speak must never leave these stone walls unless the world is ready to bleed again. They were called the Order of the Dragon, not by their own choosing, but by those who feared the thunder of their names whispered in the dark. Not a brotherhood, not a council. No, they were a trinity of ruin, bound by blood and
Long ago, my brother and I, we were hunters, not of deer or boar, no. We hunted the things that stalk men's dreams, creatures that don't belong in the light of this world. We'd heard the stories. Villages drained of life, entire families gone, leaving only husks behind. The whispers all spoke the same name, Belmont Zacchaeus. They called him the King of Darkness, though none knew where he came from. Some said he was older than the forests themselves, that he drank the blood of kings and priests before our fathers' fathers were born. Others said he was a curse given flesh, a shadow that learned to walk. We tracked him to the ruins of an abbey, deep in the highlands. Moonlight broke through the clouds as we entered, and we felt he was there.
Strength. In this hour of shadow, I come before you. Though the path is dark, and the air is heavy with dread, I do not fear, for you walk with me.
We are not afraid of you, demon. We are here to rid of you and your master.
Brave little hunters strolling right up to my doorstep. Did you really believe you stood a chance? I admire your enthusiasm. I'll give you one word of advice. Run. not help me, I ran. His laughter followed me into the night, like iron scraping bone. I've lived with that sound in my skull for 50 years, and I swear to you, he's still out there. You think that's the end of the tale? No. That was only the first night I met the King of Darkness. Are you ready for a dark story? Because there is more to this chapter.
Dark places of the earth, where the air rots and the trees lean as if to listen. Something stirs in the depths of night. Its passing bends the grass, stills the wind, and drives the creatures of the forest into silence. No one speaks its name, perhaps because names have no power over what it has become. Something for whom death is not an end, but a beginning. Their end marked only by the silence that follows, and the earth's uneasy stillness. What remains is not enough to bury, only enough to fear.
The prophecy is true. The Almighty Lord Dagari has returned to us.
My brother, we have yet another threat that needs to be eradicated. They are called vampires.
They whisper of Elizabeth the traitor, a vampire queen with no loyalty but to her hunger. She weaves lies as easily as a spider spins its web.
Adam, you know the oath as well as I. The great houses must be watched, for decay seeps in where shadows linger. Kay Aura has grown careless.
Careless, perhaps, but she still commands loyalty. Her word is law among the old blood.
Law, yes, but laws crack when pressure is applied, and pressure comes soon. The wicked doctor stirs in the swamps, his mutterings of venom, his potions fire. He plots against Kay Aura, of that I am certain.
Certain, or hopeful.
Hope is for mortals, dear Adam. I deal in truths, and the truth is this. If the doctor strikes, Kay Aura will fall. Someone must be there to ensure order when the ashes cool.
Or someone must be there to light the match.
Say what you will, but if her reign collapses, would it not be convenient for the houses? For you? For me?
Convenient, yes, but convenient paths are often lined with daggers.
Then tread carefully, Adam, for woe to the one who falls short of the blade.
Tonight her venom drips into the ear of a witch doctor. She tells him of Kyora, the Ancient One, the true terror of the swamps. Elizabeth promises him her castle, her throne, her dominion, if he can strike Kyora down.
Kyora, step forth.
The jungle's little sorcerer. Do you truly think bones and smoke can chain me?
I wield the wrath of ancestors. By their blood, you are nothing but dust.
Your ancestors aren't watching. They turned their backs long ago. Banished, indeed.
What is known is her danger. She is patient, moving with the slow inevitability of tides. To those who cross her, death is never swift. She toys with them like a predator savoring its prey's fear before the strike.
Kyora, step forth. By storm, by fire, I bind the shadow that drinks from flesh.
You should have stayed buried in your little swamp. The spirits here already whisper your name, as if they know what's coming. Tonight your chants die with you. I warned you, Doctor. Today is your last.
Always do when the scent is familiar.
I smelled it long before you whispered it.
Perhaps you fear what your heart already knows. Your place was beneath the stars, once, before you traded your soul for power.
Enough! Speak plainly. Who bleeds in my swamp?
A witch doctor. His charms are broken. His spirit leaks into the water like oil.
In the heart of the Louisiana swamplands, where the mist never truly lifts and the cypress roots drink secrets from the mud, lives Mama Odella, an old woman whose sight left her long ago, yet whose vision pierces deeper than any mortal eye. She is the last of her line, a lineage bound to the spirit world. Her ancestors once whispered to the wind, healed the sick, and walked between life and death with the ease of a shadow crossing a wall. The swamp itself remembers their names, their laughter, their blood, their oaths to forces unseen.
You walk quiet, too quiet. Even the frogs stopped singing for you. The great witch doctor is gone, killed by a queen made of shadow and beauty. A vampire queen, they say. You smell of deep water and old blood.
No one remembers when Cecil was born, nor what cursed lineage spawned his thirst. His origin is buried in rumour, whispered across centuries like a prayer gone wrong. Yet every creature of the night knows his name. He is power incarnate, a vampire whose very presence bends shadow, whose gaze can still a heartbeat or command the dead to rise. But even power has a fracture. Within Cecil dwells another, Daniel, his reflection and his torment, a demonic apparition that only he can see or hear. When Cecil was turned beneath a blood moon, the stars were split across Gemini, and the twin soul within him was torn open like a gate. Something from beyond the veil saw him and never let go.
The one you seek is here, hidden somewhere in the cemetery.
Abugu was mine. He was under protection. The man barely knew what true power was. He was a mortal, a pawn.
A pawn, yes. But the moment he claimed the title of witch doctor, he stepped into the current of blood politics.
She slaughtered him like cattle. You know what this means? My deals in the bayou are ashes. The mortals will scatter, and my name, my influence, will rot beneath this mud.
He cannot be trusted. Horus walks between light and shadow.
Kaora took offense, and she acted as she saw fit. You forget yourself, old friend. What is done cannot be unbidden. The council must hear of this. The elders will decide Kaora's fate.
His counsel is not for your salvation, but his own ascension.
Then let him come. You twist my mind for sport. And without me?
Not you, not me, perhaps. Or perhaps they will see her actions as defiance. But if you strike now, Cecil, if you move without sanction, you'll invite your own undoing.
Where the lamplight fades, moonlight dances on the window rail. My heart keeps time with each echo inside. Since you walked out, girl, I've been asking why.
The city breathes differently tonight. You know why I'm here.
a gun! I got a gun, you hear?
In the quiet dust of Texas, long before the oil wells and highways, there was a man they called the Shoemaker. His name was Fuchsius DuPont, polishing boots for men who'd never look him in the eye. But freedom came with another kind of burden, sickness. By the time the century neared its end, his body was failing him. Cancer, they called it, though men of his kind weren't often given the grace of names for their pain. It was then that Dr. Williams, a man of science and secret allegiance, took notice. A mortal servant to a being far older and darker than himself, the vampire Horus. He offered him pills, small white things infused with the ancient blood of Horus himself. The pain came first. A fever that burned for 3 days and nights. Then came the awakening.
Is when you want something, never to consider my well-being. I've been doing good for myself, you see.
I swear the man couldn't dance.
Folks call me Roman. You remember me by another name.
In the heart of eternal silence, beneath the house of Solomon, there dwells a creature whose prayers turned to curses, whose faith burned into hunger. Her name is Tabitha. Before the night of blood and ruin, she was a woman of faith, a Jewish girl born into a world unraveling in fire.
The fog is thick tonight. Keep cleaning that rifle, Heinrich. We move at dawn.
Her family was taken by the war, stripped, beaten, executed before her eyes. And when the heavens stayed silent, something in her broke. After the slaughter, she fled into the ruins of a chapel, blood on her hands, ashes in her breath, and for the first time in her life, she cursed God.
Hi, Sister Tabitha. Sorry I'm late. Had a hard time finding the place. Whenever you're ready, you can start.
Miss Winters, I thank you kindly for taking the time to take a note of the things I'm about to reveal. But first, I must ask, what is your faith?
Faith. Well, I pretty much only believe in the things that I can see. No disrespect, but I'm not that into religion.
Yes, religion. The very thing that controls the minds of the masses. This I can understand. It's important that you keep this recording in a safe place. One day, it may be useful to you or someone else who seeks to understand the things that I've seen and become.
And what have you become?
I am what I am. And what I'm not, I will never be. In the Old Testament, it was known that Cain murdered his brother Abel. God then bestowed the punishment upon Cain. On this very day, God held Cain in his arms like a newborn baby. And Cain said, "My punishment is too harsh to bear." And then Cain grabbed God by his arm and bit him.
Wait, Cain bit God? Are you serious right now?
God allowed it. For this, he was only to survive on the warm blood of animals and humans. This was his only consumption, his second punishment. Cain was forced into the night with no privilege to ever step a foot in daylight, or he would perish in the final death. This curse was eternal.
What was the final death?
When the creatures of the night turn into ashes and dust.
Are you talking like physical or biblical terms?
Physical.
So, let me just get some clarification. Are you saying that Cain is still alive? Hold on, you do know how that sounds, right? I'm sorry, but you do know how that sounds, right?
Surprised, are you, Miss Winters?
Not really the word I would use.
It is unknown as to where the true king is resting.
Are you talking about vampires living in the night, living off human blood?
We've been called that, among other things.
But vampires are horrifying monsters. You only see them on TV and movies and books. They're not real. They're fake.
True enough. But you have to put some truth into a lie to make it believable.
Believable. Jesus Christ.
Yes, of course. Did I mention that some of us have different abilities? For example, the newborns. They are the black sheep. They're skilled hunters. But they lack understanding of being an organized society. They're like children, but they're extremely dangerous.
Newborns.
The elites and the elders only allow them to exist because of their numbers and to ensure the longevity of our existence.
But I thought you said that vampires live forever.
The blood of Cain will live forever, not all vampires.
So, the elites and elders, could you elaborate on that?
The elites are created by the elders. Most of them have incredible powers. But they also have flaws. And these flaws follow them forever.
Can you explain the flaws?
Some cannot cast a reflection. Another lie. Some are hearing impaired.
So y'all have deaf vampires.
Yes.
Okay.
I know an ancient one. She possesses the incredible power to hear your every thought. With her touch, she can kill you instantly, if provoked.
So how many of these elders and elites exist?
There are a few. The Covenant allows only 3 ruling houses at a time, and 1 ruler. The names of the houses are House Aton, House Jackson, and the ruling house where I reside, the House of Zacchaeus.
So who are the leaders?
They will be gone soon. Forgive me, Miss Winters. Sometimes my mind wanders. The elders are Solomon Zacchaeus, the master of deception. Horus Jackson, the master of execution. And Keora, the mistress of agony.
So they must be pretty old then.
Centuries old.
Okay. So what is the purpose? Like, why do humans need to know about vampires? There's enough going on in the world today, enough problems, to where they could care less about made-up stories about Cain being the father of vampires.
Understanding the message is vital. The awakening draws near. When this happens, the world as you know it will be no more.
Are you saying the apocalypse is coming?
What I'm saying is that you and the one that you love will die, or suffer and become the undead.
In the deep heart of the mountain's belly, where the echoes of growls blend with the drip of stone water, rules the Dargari tribe, a clan of werewolves unlike any other. Fierce, proud and unyielding, they answer to no throne, no council, and no god but their own. Their leader, King Malik, sits upon a throne carved from the bones of beasts long forgotten. The Dargari are known as renegades, wolves who severed ties with the Elders' Council centuries ago, choosing the path of freedom over servitude. But freedom comes with blood. When a vampire dared to cross into their hunting grounds, a creature named Cyrus, swift and cunning, the scent of death followed. They bound him in iron chains, old as the tribe's own creed. To most vampires, such chains would hold like divine shackles, but to the newborns, young and burning with untempered power, iron was but an irritation. Yet Cyrus did not struggle. He stood silent, too calm, too still. Why had this leech crossed the border? Whom did he serve? But Cyrus said nothing.
You don't smell like one of us. You smell of death. A vampire wearing a wolf's skin. What business brings you to Dagari land?
I was hunting. I didn't know the months were this territorial.
Watch your tongue, Lich. You killed on sacred soil. The penalty is death.
The vampire was dragged into the open, chains clanging against the rock. Malik's voice thundered through the cavern, his words ancient and final. Let him face God's eye, and let his truth burn with him. When the first ray of sunlight pierced the mountain's crown, it fell upon Cyrus, his skin ignited. A warning to all who would trespass the Dagari lands, but as the ashes scattered into the wind, whispers stirred among the generals. For even in death, Cyrus smiled, and that smile promised war.
Did you find something?
We need to get this back to the Colonel. He needs to see this. You hear that?
Where the fuck is Tyler? Fox to Hound, report your location.
What the hell is this?
What the fuck is that?